Hi guys, and welcome to the Friday WWE Funko Friday video. So, as we started last week, we're going to be doing a little collection of WWE Funko Pops. Now, since I recorded the first video, I've had a little bit of think about how I want to go about this. So I think a fun way of doing it is trying to get the collection built in the cheapest way possible. Now, obviously, I know everyone looks to get things cheap, but I'm looking at comparing the figures to the TPD price and seeing what I can pick up. Now, there are some really hefty figures out there in terms of price and value on the TPD app. And these are the sort of figures I'm probably going to try and look for and try and get at bargain prices. Now, I've already secured a few of these figures at real cut down prices, which we will go over in coming videos. But in today's video, I'm going to basically just give you a bit of an update of what figures I've got. Now, as people know, I'm a bit of a reseller on the Vinted and Depop platforms, and I had 6 WWE Pops in stock. So I thought before we get on to the 2 figures I've bought today, we'll have a quick look at those 6 that I've added into the collection. Give you a bit of the collection update with those in, and then look at the 2 new figures that I've bought for today's video. So let's get to them, and then we will carry on with the figures I've got today. So doing this in number order. So the first figure I had in my WWE collection in my Vinted store was this Braun Strowman, now number 48 in the collection. He doesn't hold a lot of value on the current TPD prices, but yeah, again, a nice one to add into the collection. So there's Braun Strowman into the collection. So the next pop that I had in was number 55 in the WWE set, and that was Kurt Angle. So he was in my box of pops for sale. So I thought I'd rescue him from there and add him to my collection as well. So I can add Kurt Angle to the WWE collection that I've got so far. So it does help to build it rather quickly if I'm using pops that I've already got. But like I say, I am going out and buying a few more, which you'll see a couple of later in the video. But there he is, Kurt Angle, added into the collection. So the next character I had in my Vintage store was Becky Lynch. So that's number 65 in the WWE set. Again, not one that holds a great amount of value. It's more of the man versions of Becky Lynch that has the higher value in the collection. But still nice to get a Becky Lynch into the collection and added in. And it's really good to, as I say, having them in the Vintage store and just be able to take them out and add them to the collection is a lot easier than trying to pick them up separately. So Becky Lynch added in. The next pop is Mr. T that I had in the Vintage store. So Mr. T is going to be going into the collection. Really cool to have got Mr. T in Funko Pop form. Obviously a short-lived WWE career in the early days of WrestleMania. But he does look cool in pop form and really cool in his Hulkamania t-shirt. So really pleased to add Mr. T into the WWE Funko Pop collection that we're putting together. So that's another one marked off. The next pop I had in the collection already was Riddle. So rescued him again, and he will now be joining the WWE collection. So he's number 115 in the Funko Pop WWE collection. So get on to a couple of the more recent ones now. So really pleased to, like I say, save Riddle and add him into the collection with the other Funko Pops. So I'll add him into the collection. And the final figure to add into this collection from what I had in the Vintage store was this Randy Orton. Now, it's Randy Orton from his Arcade Bro days, so the tag team partner of Riddle. And not surprisingly, his number in the collection is 116, so another cool figure to add to the Funko Pop collection. So really pleased to have added a Randy Orton version in there. Obviously, there is an older version, and we will keep an eye out for looking for that. But really pleased with this one I've got to add in right now. So there you go. That's a little catch up of the figures I've dragged out of my for sales pile. But the theme of this video is how cheap can I pick up the pops? So, I bought 3 for £8, 2 of which are going into the WWE collection, one of which is for a friend for his daughter, so I'll not be showing you that one today. But, like I say, I got 3 for £8, but you can see why I got 3 for £8 when I show you. So the first one I've got is number 30 in the collection, which is Xavier Woods. Now just look at the state of this box. Absolutely battered, mouldy as hell, looks like it's got damp somewhere, but luckily for me, the pop looks absolutely fine. So we'll get Xavier Woods out of the box, and hopefully he's fine. He does look fine from the pictures, and yes, the pop does look absolutely fine and dandy. So I don't know why I'm probably putting this back in here, because I definitely don't think I'm going to keep in the box. But there you've got Xavier Woods. So he comes with his unicorn horn, obviously the sort of dreadlock hair all bunched up. He's got his trusty trombone, and he's in the white New Day gear. So obviously there's got Kofi Kingston and a Big E Langston out there somewhere to get to go with Xavier Woods, but I'm just pleased to have this one for a start. And then the second figure I got is number 37 in the line, and again, absolutely battered, sun-faded box. Terrible condition, but again, the pop looks absolutely fine. So we should get the pop out of the box. And here he is. So, of course, it is AJ Styles. So again, like I said, the pop is in brilliant condition, so that's all we're bothered about. As I say, we're going out of box collection in the WWE section. So you can see him there with his black gear on, blue gloves. So another cool pop to add to the collection. So we'll have a look at these two on the spinner and then see how they look in the rest of the collection. So there we have the Xavier Woods pop onto the spinner. Obviously it looks quite cool in hand. Obviously, like I say, box was battered, but I say the pop is in really good condition. And for the best part of £2, £2.75, you're not going to complain about the box too much to get the pop into the collection. So you can see where I'm going with this series. How cheap can I get them? So I'm really pleased with Xavier Woods. So that's the first one. Let's have a look at AJ Styles. So there you have AJ added to the spinner as well. So another cool pop for the price paid. Let's say paying as little as possible for these Funko Pops. Obviously there's going to be one or two that I've paid a little bit more for, but the value of them is a lot greater. As I say, if you look down the TPD list of a lot of these Funko Pops, the prices are absolutely going through the roof. So I'm really pleased to have got these figures for the price I have done. And like I say, there'll be some better figures and more rarer figures coming in the next few weeks. But pleased to have added AJ Styles into the mix. So here you can see the updated WWE collection with all the figures I featured today added in. As I say, I will do the collection in number order, so you'll find earlier figures being added in. But as I say, it does build into quite a cool collection of Funko Pops, all in all. So I hope everyone's going to enjoy this feature as we do it. Like I say, videos won't be as long as today's is, because I haven't got a big bulk load to add into the collection after this. But I will sort of gradually add them in as I get them. So there you have it, the WWE Funko Pop collection as it stands. So guys, there you have it, the latest additions to the WWE, in fact, Funko Pop collection. Like I say, some nice new additions there. But as I say, it was more of a sort of recap video, this one today. Before we get into the nuts and bolts of all the figures that I have really been picking up, like I say, cool couple of bargains there in Xavier Woods and AJ Styles. But we have got some really big hitter Funko Pops coming up for you. Hopefully I'm going to be able to start from the early numbers and work my way backwards. But I will be sort of dropping in figures as and when I do pick them up. So it could be a bit up and down, but it's like I say, if you're feeling a bit nostalgic about the WWE Funko figures and like to watch the video, make sure you come in and tune in on a Friday. Still no sign of the AEW figures, so who knows when they're going to be back in the mix, but hopefully you'll enjoy this Funko Pop journey in the meantime. Anyway, that's it for today. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate every single one of you who does take the time to do so. Otherwise, as I said, that's it for today. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.